Guys, it's Tamisha from Toolbox Divas, and I am so excited to bring to you this build. So over the last year, I have been doing a healthy dose of therapeutic crafting, and I've collected a ton of crafting supplies and Cricut gear, and I've run out of places to store things, and everything's all over the place. So to organize my crafting gear and Cricut supplies, I am creating a mobile craft cart to store my craft supplies and my Cricut gear. Alright guys, let's get dirty. It's been a long time since I've said that. This year, I'm going to change that. When I first started, I began with a frame that was made of largely 2x4s. And I realized that that was not going to work, largely because it was taking up too much valuable space with the thickness of the 2x4. So this time the frame is going to be made out of 2x3s, and we're going to be working with plywood. I started by cutting down the 2x3s for the frame and marking on the sides the size of each piece. Then I ran it through the planer. You don't have to plane the 2x3s, but I wanted to clean up some of the rough edges. To join the 2x3s, we're going to be using pocket holes. And I'm using my Kreg K5 pocket hole jig. So first I'm starting by creating the two sides for the frame of the craft cart. Then using the Kreg Rip-Cut, I'm cutting down a sheet of plywood for the bottom and the top shelf. Next, using the router, I create a ledge in the bottom and top rail to place the top and the bottom shelf of the craft cart. Then I join the two sides by connecting the back and front rails. You want to make sure that the top and the bottom shelf are flush with the frame. Next, I measure over into the center of the craft cart. This is where I'll be placing the divider. At this point, I'm constantly going through my plans to ensure that my measurements are correct. The divider is also attached using pocket hole joinery. When I'm creating shelves, I often use scrap wood as spacers. In this situation, I'm using scrap 2x3 spacers cut to the height that I want the first shelves to be. Using a jigsaw, I notch out the area on the shelves where the 2x3 frame for the craft cart will go, starting with the lower cubby and working my way to the two middle shelves, making sure that the shelves are level all the way through, because you don't want to go in when everything's done, set something on the shelf, and it rolls right off. That is not a good feeling. Then finally, I glue and nail the top shelf in place using the brad nailer. Once I sanded down the cart, I went ahead and applied the casters to the bottom. And then I realized I forgot to put the side panels on the side of the cart. And now that the cart is done, it was time to paint everything. So I painted the side and front extensions as well as the main cart. Added a piece of scrap wood so that I could properly attach the folding brackets to the front of the cart, and put the front extension and the side extensions in place, making sure that everything was level and level with the actual table once it's fully extended. And that's it. I added some J-hooks to the side and the back of the cart so that I can hang my Cricut mats as well as my long Cricut mats and some other Cricut supplies. So I hope you like this tutorial. Please hit that subscribe button and don't be shy. Follow us on social media at Toolbox Divas on Facebook and Instagram. Alright guys, till next time.